Forgiveness is one of the most challenging things and the essential aspect of our life. As humans, we are bound to face situations that we feel yet we still have to forgive. And forgiveness is a command from God. He has already forgiven us. He bore our sin. So we have to forgive others because it's a command from the Lord. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is EstherMojolaoluwa. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Forgiveness is the core of our faith because it mirrors what God has done for us because He forgave us. So when we forgive others, we are practicing what the Lord has done for us. And I want us to read from Ephesians 4:32. And instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. God forgave us by sending His only begotten Son to come to bear our sin. So He forgave us even when we don't deserve it. So let's just, because most people that want to forgive, they don't deserve it. We always think this person don't deserve my forgiveness. This person did this, like this person betrayed me, they betrayed my trust and all of that. They don't deserve it, we know. But when we forgive, we have peace. So it's not like when there is unforgiveness, it's not like it's only affecting the person. Maybe you guys friendship like broke and you don't talk to each other, but it still affects you because you start thinking about it. You cannot even connect to God like deeply because you'll be like, oh, I just ate this person, I just ate this person. Why are you eating the person when you can just let go of the person in your heart? When you let go of that person in your heart by forgiving the person, it's there for you to actually free yourself. God forgave us despite our own sin, despite it. When we don't love Him, He still loved us. Despite everything we've done, the Lord still forgive us. So when we forgive others, it's just reflecting what the Lord has done. We are reflecting Christ in us. Read Matthew 6. Matthew 6:14-15. If you forgive those who sin against you, your heavenly Father will forgive you. Okay? So this person offend me, this person hurts my feelings and all of that. If I forgive this person, if I let go of this person in my heart, the Lord will forgive me. But if you refuse to forgive others, your Father will not forgive your sins. You get what you give others. You get what you give others. If you don't forgive, you don't receive forgiveness. To read Matthew 18:21-22. So I just want to read the scriptures at once. So then Peter came to him and asked, Lord, how often should I forgive someone who sinned against me? 7 times? No, not 7 times, Jesus replied, but 70 times 7. So the 70 times 7 is giving you that as long as they keep offending you, you have to keep forgiving them. So it helps us to have a heart of forgiveness. Like, okay, no matter what you wait, no matter what you want to do, I don't know why I want to speak PG there. Whatever you want to do, I will still have a heart that will forgive. Like you get. So it's as long as they keep offending you, you have to keep forgiving, not just 7 times and you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that forgive someone. You might just feel like, oh, you are doing them a favor, but it's not like you're doing the person a favor, you're also doing yourself a favor because you have peace. But when you are hurting and you're seeing the person, it's more like they're pouring petrol inside the fire. Like you start looking at the person in a way, you start feeling like uncomfortable and all of this. So when you forgive the person, when you let go, you might not even end up talking to the person, depends on the gravity of what they did. So you can forgive and not still like have relationship with the person. When you forgive, you are also releasing yourself from that shackles. Unforgiveness can lead to bitterness, resentment, anger. When you see the person, you're just angry. I've been in that position before when I see someone that offends me, and maybe the person is not even talking to me, just talking to someone else, and I will just look at the person and be like, you did this, blah blah blah, and I'll start thinking of what the person did to me, how I felt hurt, and how I really love the person. You start thinking of things that will not even stop you from hurting, and you have to now see it beyond, okay, this person hurt me, this person did this thing, even though you feel like, you don't deserve this thing from this person. You still have to let go. Like, so I just forgive you because forgiveness is you reflecting what Christ has done for you. So I'm forgiving you because I want my Father in heaven to forgive me. Do you get? So when I see the person, you just, instead of you now hating the person more, instead of you now feeling hurt, you just have to forgive, let it go. So you don't breed bitterness in you, you don't breed resentment. Forgiveness, when you forgive, it brings healing against the bitterness. It's just like the way I gave example of when someone offended me, and I had like resentment against the person, and me letting go is like me just, when I think about the situation now, I just laugh because I'm like, it's just God, like it's just God. There's nothing else to tell me. It's just God. But my normal self know that I will not forgive this person, and me not forgiving the person actually brought like a lot of thing like with it. Like I was now hurting. Okay, how do I forgive this person? And you know, and one thing that makes it hard for us to forgive most time is because we truly trust the person. It's just like um this person is my friend, we are close, we talk about each other, we just stuff, yeah. And all of a sudden you are hearing some things, or maybe the person did it, maybe not intentionally, I don't know, but the person did something that you are like, I don't deserve this from you. Even if anybody wants to, like anybody wants to do this thing, it's supposed to come from outsiders and not you. So one thing forgiveness does is it restores like broken friendships, broken relationship. When you forgive, when you let go, it can restore it. And like I said earlier, if it depends on the gravity of what the person actually did. I don't have like a big example that you can just forgive and not talk to the person. But yeah, there's actually a room that you can forgive the person, you can let go, but you just know that you don't want to have a relationship with this person again because you cannot trust them anymore. It's just like you going back and they now still hurt you like 4 times better than the first one. So you just have to let them go in your heart. But you know that this friendship, you can still talk to them, or maybe just greetings and just superficial like level, but not like deep conversation that, oh, I want to now bring this person back to my space. I want to start talking to this person. I want to start keeping secrets in this person, and forgiveness brings us closer to God. It's just the way I said it. When you are hurting and you can't let go of the person from your heart, and that's the way you pray. It's just like you just want to pray that, let me just do the normal ritual of prayer and not you deeply connecting to God. So when you forgive, it restore your relationship back with God. Then you can now go deeper. You know that when you're praying, nothing is distracting you. You're not remembering that girl that out here. You're not remembering that your classmates that did something that maybe that even almost like get you like expelled from school. I don't want it to just sound like, oh, because um someone have not hurt me so deep, and it feels like, oh, it's easier for me to say that, oh, you can just forgive and let go because you want to reflect the message of God, which is true. And I know it's very difficult for us to actually like let go of some things. And I just want to give us like steps that we can actually take when you feel like, oh, what this person did is so much. Example is not coming to mind. I'm trying to think of something so hard that is very difficult to actually let go. But in case you are hurting and the thing is so hard, in case you want to share in the comments, you can share. And I would just want to give you a step that, firstly, you have to pray. You have to ask for strength to forgive. Like, God, help me to forgive this person. You have to acknowledge that you are actually hurting. Like this person did is actually hurting you, and maybe you've kept this thing to yourself. You don't want to share with other people. You don't want them to still use your problem to do exam, like, do you get? So you have to just like calm down, think deeply, like, God, I need strength to actually forgive this person. Maybe when you see the person, you feel like killing the person. Maybe you feel like that's what anger can actually do. You feel like killing the person, you feel like beating the person. You just have to calm down, like, God, help me, help my heart, take away anger, take away bitterness, take away like resentment. So just release them, like, God, let him know that you are actually hurting. Like, it's God, I know that you can actually like be plain with, and you are going to like receive your freedom. So just acknowledge that you are hurting, pray for strength. And remember that God has forgiven us, so you have to forgive others, and pray that God should help your heart to actually forgive this person. God, help me to forgive this person. God, help me to let go of this thing in my heart. So we have to actually like go back to God, like, this person did this thing is. And if you can actually like seek help from people, so you can maybe talk to your pastor, maybe if you are in close proximity with your pastor, or like a spiritual leader, someone that is just close to you, that you know that this person is more mature, and you just want to talk to the person. This is what this person did. I'm wanting, I find it difficult to let go. And of course it takes time, it takes process. Okay, so it's not like the person just did it and you just have to like, it takes time. So you just have to calm down, talk to people. If you need help and you feel like you've tried, like you've prayed and you still find it, like, forgive the person, so talk to someone, let the person help you to like, maybe they'll give you other things, pray with you so you can forgive the person. This, so I just want us to remember that forgiveness most time does not mean because they deserve it. It's just like maybe they did something that, oh, it was so bad. If you want to forgive that person, it's not like this person deserved the forgiveness. It's just because you want to have peace, you want to let go from your heart, you want to let go of anger, you want to let go of resentment. You are tired of just seeing the person and your whole mind is just clouded with anger, it's clouded with resentment towards the person. So it's just like you releasing yourself. It's just like there's a jar, and you keep the person inside the jar. The way you keep the person inside the jar, you're also keeping yourself inside the jar, because you have to monitor the jar. You have to keep, okay, this thing is still here, this thing is still here. The way you're struggling to keep up with that energy, even there's sometimes that you have actually like let go of those things, but you still want to keep up with the energy of, I still want you to know that I have not forgiven you. Okay. So you don't need to keep up with those energy. You just have to let go. When you let go, you release yourself from that struggle. You release yourself from the whatever thing might happen. You've released yourself from it, and the Lord will be able to walk through you. It's not like you are still keeping someone in your mind. You are hurting. You have resentment towards the person, and you are expecting God to use in a certain way, which is not possible, because you still have to let go of this thing before you can get it. So it's just like is just give and take. You give this person forgiveness, the Lord can use you more. The Lord can actually give you those things that will change your relationship with God. I just pray that the Lord will help us to actually forgive those who hurt us, and anyone that is hurting, anyone that is still finding it difficult. Maybe it's over a decade, it's over like few years, and you're still hurting. You are still like, you are still struggling to let it go. I pray that the Lord will touch your heart. I pray that the Lord will help us to actually let go of those things. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell. Bye guys, I love you. Jesus loves you.